Mic check, mic check. What's kicking, family? I'm glad you clicked in so I can check in with you. Yes, I'm Mr. Batch, and I'm a member of the BBC. Yes, the Big Blue Commission, the G-Men, the New York Football Giants. Now, it's Monday, the day after the debacle, and wow, the Big Blue faithful are in a tizzy. They're ranting like crazy. I'm here to calm you down. Slow down. It's not. Look, it's not like in the days of when Warner Wolf used to call scores for games, and he used to call the scores for the Giant games, and he would put it at 17 points. A lot of times, 17 points would get you a win if you had decent defense. That wasn't the case at that point in Giant history, when all we could do was score 17 points and still lost. I know you guys are going to say, hey, well, you've only scored 7. Yes, these point output in the 2013 is much worse than back in those for me were the dark days. You talk about the Sanchez butt fumble, and then Geno Smith, the behind the back butt fumble. That does not compare to the fumble in the Meadowlands. Pasarchik to Zonka fumble. Edwards, the same Herman Edwards who became a coach, who then is now one of the premier analysts who I respect highly on TV, scooped it up and ran it in for a score, and that was in the Meadowlands. Those were the dark days for Big Blue. Those were the days where we couldn't even smell the chip. Couldn't smell it. Moving forward at this point now, 2013, we've got 2 in the last 10 years. So I'm letting everything play out. Why? Because the NFC East is up for grabs. Think about it. I just love the way everybody's dumping on the G-Man. Yo, Jimmy Johnson, Fox pregame, broke out the fork and said, stick a fork in. Yo, why you pick us? How come you couldn't talk about the Jaguars? How come you couldn't talk about the Steelers? But no, you pointed out the Giants. Wow, that shows much love, shows much fear of our crew. Much fear. Because when we're right, we're a juggernaut. And we can't be stopped. I'll two rings over the last 10 years. Excuse me. I got this adult beverage. I'm out here figuring, hey, let me toss one back and make a vid. Mr. Batch continues. Now, Tough, my man Tough, Truth Under Fire, had pointed out in one of his videos not too long ago that Jerry Reese might take a hit on this. He might have a good point. Now, in the Sunday paper, they had pointed out a few faux pas which had befallen the Giants now 4 games into the season. My man Eric PABC, look, don't despair. Look, I mean, you want to throw everybody. I can understand that. Look, Jerry Reese needs to take a little hit here. He did not at least put the compliment or quality good players so that Coughlin could do his things. Now, let me give you a quick rundown. What it says here: letting Bradshaw go. He was injury prone. We know that. Coming off of foot surgery. Okay. Cutting him saved them $2.75 million in salary cap space. And then it goes, how did it work out? Not too good. Why? Andre Brown broke his leg. We had to bring back Jacobs. Daniel Wilson had a 2 fumble performance. That's why Jacobs was brought back. Darrell Scott let the ball go off his hand against the Cowboys. Then Darrell Scott had another faux pas in the Chief game. Now it makes us look, our running back situation has been depleted. Okay, then letting O.C. Umenyiora go. Okay, he got a 2-year deal, close to $12.5 million. You know, he's got a home in Atlanta, and the Giants were moving Kiwanuka from linebacker back to defensive end. And it goes, how did it work out? Well, okay, Jason Pierre-Paul has had back surgery since OC left. The pass rush has been anemic. What do we have? 3 sacks in 3 games. Umanura has 2 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, and an interception he returned for a 68-yard touchdown. That's on Reese. Signing Dan Connor. Okay, signed Dan Connor. Didn't want to bring back Blackburn. What happened? Connor's hurt. IR. Blackburn's doing his thing. Now our linebackers look, damn, a la carte. Re-signing Beatty. Offensive line. For $38.75 million. Kind of pricey. Offensive line is leaking like a sieve. And then it says here we didn't add a veteran lineman. Yo. So it happens. Alright. You rolled the dice. Came up snake eyes. You played that card. You lose all your chips. It happens. Right now, I'm not panicky. Why? Because the NFC East can be had. Eagles, where are they? They got 1 win. Redskins just picked up a win against the Raiders. Cowboys, they're up and down. We're 0-4. We took the division at 9-7 and won the chip. Several years ago, the Seattle Seahawks got into the playoffs at 7-9. So, until we are mathematically out, it's Big Blue. Hold up. Here, let me take a little. Big Blue forever. I'm Mr. Batch. I'm out of here. Like I stole something. Peace.